Mimi naitwa Mkuu na wewe?
Mimi ni Roba aka SSC.
SSC.
Yes sir.
Now SSC nilikuwa nauliza ukiangalia vizuri Uhuru Kenyatta anaweza mpa mkono Matiang'i 2027?
It is possible and very very truly and very possible and ever possible. And that is the winning team I predict and that's a sure bet.
So unaona Uhuru atasupport Matiang'i?
That is it.
Kwa nini unadhani atamsupport?
First of all, it's clear and evident. Yeah.
Kwamba atamsupport.
Yes. Why? Why am I saying so? You can see the track record. You know, mcheza kwao utuzwa. We can follow the footsteps of Uhuru and Matiang'i while these people were together.
That's true.
And during that time, you saw what used to happen. Uhuru himself trusted and entrusted Mr. Matiang'i by giving him a chance to hold more than one cabinet post actually. Matiang'i used to interior, education, and they used to serve all of them actually regardless of the capacity that he was serving tirelessly, and he managed to make it. Actually, apart from that, after the retirement of President Uhuru Kenyatta, we can see that he did this. He retired in peace and he surrendered power peacefully, instrument of power, mchana na mapema. Tukampatia Mheshimiwa William Samoei Ruto, akachukua hiyo kitu. So after that, you can see now, the driver of Jubilee is who?
Uhuru.
And who is the co-driver?
Matiang'i.
That is self-explanatory, my brother. I don't even have to proceed, not unless you ask me another question.
So now ukiangalia Matiang'i asipokuwa kwa ballot. Matiang'i asipokuwa kwa ballot tutafanya aje?
There's nothing we can do. It means that once he's not in a ballot, let me say a ballot because the pronunciation might be having a problem.
Yes.
Once he's not in the ballot, that might mean that they have sat down and negotiated and chosen one candidate who might run against the current or the sitting president for the future kind of a result that is going to happen after the 2027 results.
So you'll vote for any candidate who comes up?
As long as they rate their strategies as the way it's supposed to be done. We as Abagusi, I'm talking as Omogusi, Matiang'i and the other team, and now we call the opposition team, they have to sit down, they give us the kind of a candidate they need, so that we can, it's not a matter that we are supporting Matiang'i. No, they have to they set a game plan like a football team of those candidates. We say this is a goalkeeper, this is a scholar, and this is a number 6. We make a team, a lineup the way Raila Odinga used to do when he was choosing a team. We chose a pentagon. Pentagon means that was a team. So we can also make an hexagon. We cannot, it can be more than a hexagon. Ikuwe na watu ambao wameketi pamoja, wameona hii uongozi kama si mzuri, tutafute mbinu ambao Wakenya watafurahi na huo uongozi. Then from there Wakenya wataamua wachague kiongozi ambaye watataka, because you understand the current situation Kenyans are going through. You are now looking at, we are at Darajambiri market, you can see how things are. You can see there's even no business. People are just loitering here, there, like me. I'm the best example of those people who are loitering. Jobless, and I went to school, never to count classes, but I went to replace an empty mind with education, but I don't have a job. So we need somebody who can take good care of the youth, the kina mama mbogas, and those people. Even the street urchins also need to be given an opportunity so that they can express their kind of views, so that they can improve their ways of life. It's not a matter that you go to school so that you can become rich. No, you can be supported in one way or the other so that you can survive.
Okay.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
yes,
where can you rate William Ruto?
William Ruto, in terms of a scale of 1 to 10, we can rate him development-wise, political-wise, in terms of verbal politics, and in terms of economic politics. You know, maybe you can specify. What do you mean by
just generally,
overall?
Yeah, a scale of 1 to 10.
For the last 3 years?
Yes.
I think for the last 3 years is 3 out of 10. Yes, because 3 years is 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10?
Yeah, because of 3 years, and I can see it is 3 out of 10. Maneno pia ni mata, so everything is 3. Yes.
Now, when it comes to the united opposition, do you think they'll be united to the end?
Yes, the only thing that we have to set aside is personal interest. Let's avoid personal interest. We focus on public and all the general interests of the nation. Let's put the nation first before the personal interest. If these people come together and sit, they argue and they specify, they come with an agenda. Tuache kusema ati huyu akona pesa ndiye anafaa kuongoza. No, we sit down and we say like this. Kila mtu akae na mali yake, lakini wakati tunakuja kuungana pamoja, tuweke mali ya kila mtu pamoja, tusapoti mtu mmoja, na hii mali tusaidie kusunguka, kuuza sera zetu na tufanye maendeleo, na we promise, we tell Kenyans what we're supposed to be kind of what are we promise. You know, the 2027 general election is like now we are dating a girlfriend. As an opposition, you are dating a girlfriend, and then you have to look for all means to convince a girlfriend so that aingie kwa box. So kuingia kwa box ni nini? You reach out to the girlfriend. Hata kama enda mpaka kwao, ambia mama yake utamnunulia hii nini, muambie nitakufanyia, naona nyumba iko na shida, but I will do this, so that the girlfriend can be serious kwamba huyu mtu hata akinioa ataweza nunua hata unga kwa nyumba. Yes, that is what we want to do. Lakini tusiende tudanganye this kind of a girlfriend that I want to marry. Instead of marrying that girlfriend aende kuishi mzuri, unaenda kupiga yeye marungu, unaenda kucharasa yeye, lakini mfanyie yale maneno, uende kumwambia badala uende utafute umulete, yeye ndio unataka aenda atafuta amlete. So those promises that you give to people, make sure you fulfill them. That's when the Kenyans can be proud of you. Wakupe 2 term, if possible equate 3 term, or the other terms.
Okay.
Yes.
At the ballot, if you find Matiang'i and Simba, who will you vote for?
Matiang'i and Simba, it will depend on who will convince me to the utmost level. Because I cannot say I will vote for this person or this person. No. First of all, I may not even be interested with money. The only thing I can be interested is how are you setting your policies? What are your ambitions? What is your agenda? Wewe uko na agenda gani ya kuniconvince ndio nikupigie kura? Kura yangu ni moja, hata yako ni moja, ya bibi yako ni moja, so that convince me, convince mama mboga, convince you jamaa wa motorbike, convince wale wanafunzi wako shule, ndio waambie wazazi wao, mama, ili nisome shule nipate basari nifanye hivi na hivi, pigia huyu kwa sababu nimesikia ameongea vizuri na tumeona amefanya nini. Usitoke kwa mashinani, you come and convince people that you want leadership. No, leadership is true experience. Hata wewe ukizaa mtoto unaangalia huyu mtoto mienendo yake kutoka mapema, ndio unasema sasa hii mtoto wangu nataka afanye hiki kitu. Usiseme ati sasa juu ameniletea unga na nimekuwa nikilala njaa nimpe, kesho atakupea nini? So we need to be kind of vigilant and we must be observative. Tuangalia watu wasitudanganye. We make a very kind of a decision that is kind of very conscious and very instrumental.
Thank you so much, bro.
Yeah. What Robert Ragira Oigo, AKSC. From Kisii Town, mimi niko hapa Daraja Mbili Market. Hata ninabeba size, regardless that I went to school, I can do anything, my brother. I can even brush your shoes, I can even carry you to your vehicle so that you pay me. What I want is, as long as I put something on the table. Yeah, the cost of living is very high now. Yeah.
Thank you so much, bro.
Okay, fine.
Aye.
Have a good day.
All right.
Thank you.